if you really want to be genuinely, if you really want to be genuinely listened to, if a desire to be listened to, make things short and sweet. Don't give people a huge like a meal to digest, especially if it's not particularly anything they want to eat. They won't bother, and you've buried everything important in with that. It's like it gets lost in the sauce, as they say. If you really want to be heard, make it small and instantly there. So people who don't actually have much of an attention span, boom, there it is, presented them already. You might grab them, you might grab this while doing advertising. When they do advertising, they don't give the small print as the main thing, do they? You do yourself a disservice by actually posting stuff that's complicated. No one's going to want to skip by. It might be actually time pressured. They're like, oh God, no way. I'm not going to be late, end up being late to a thing I need to be doing after going through all of that. And that's what I'm trying to say about myself, you see, even though I'm going to be posting a 4-minute video in a minute. Because I know that nobody's going to listen to it anyway, because I'm not saying all the wrong people are the ones that are the hundreds of people that are going to not click onto it. I'm just saying they're the ones that are not going to look at it. But a couple people, not saying they are the right people, just saying they're the ones, even though it's like 1 or 2 views, they're the ones that are that hundreds and hundreds. I'm not saying they're gems, I'm just saying this was subjective, you see. I am inclined to actually go back to operating as an ordinary person in an ordinary loop, because those people do actually offer you comfort, whereas when you go in, become a sort of niche, operating as an outcast, they're outcasts, aren't they? Therefore they have hermit tendencies, therefore they don't actually need anybody's company, and so you're fresh out of luck if you want to. They don't actually know that they don't need you. They're their own company, therefore they don't actually know that you need them, so they're not going to think, oh, I have empathy for you, are they? They're not going to have empathy for you. They must not be want you out of their consciousness and might even block you. Fair play, What I'm saying is, that's those people aren't a comfort. They're not a substitute. No, there's barren actually. There's no love there. It's barren. Whereas people that are normies, ordinary people, they've got plenty of love to give, even though it's general, typical behaviour you get from them. They do actually love you, and you're going to be fed love, and not going to be starved like people who prefer their own company are going to not deliberately starve you, but they don't know, do they? As their own company, they feel that's the right way to go. Therefore, they don't feel the need in you to actually, that you really are, you really want to hear from them. It's quite painful actually. And they've got no comprehension of your need in wanting in on them. Because they like their own company. And they just perceive you as something that's maybe an invasion, like because they just like their own company, don't they? Obviously, hermits. You can punch against a hermit these days because of all the technology and the internet. You can get by. It's a hermit's dream, but obviously those very same people that are hermits, they couldn't operate like that before tech and all that. They would die starvation from not being able to, for not wanting to communicate with people, to want to get by. Now you can get by in life without actually communicating with anybody. It's crazy. So this is a hermit's dream. At the same time as a hermit's downfall. Because pleasure isn't actually what we make it cracked up to be. Not the pleasure is bad, but we perceive it as pleasure. Like overeating, slowly cleaning and stuff, that's as an example. But I'm going to send this when it reaches 5 minutes, see whether anybody's out there or not.